Incident 1, Parade Number 2. On December 13th, 2022 at 3:45 p.m., a 51-year-old man from Ichiura, Chiba, dressed in a Doraemon suit, went onto the parade route during a performance of the Disney Christmas Stories parade. The man was almost immediately restrained by cast members and was later arrested by Chiba Prefectural Police on suspicion of forcible obstruction of business. The parade was stopped for approximately 6 minutes as a result. No one was injured in the incident. Incident 2, Space Mountain. On December 5th, 2003, a roller coaster train derailed as it was returning to the station. No riders were injured, and the ride was closed pending an investigation. A January 2004 investigation completed by Oriental Land Company, the park's owner/operator, determined that an axle on the train failed because its diameter was smaller than the specifics for the part required. Incident 3, Swiss Family Treehouse. In January 2008, a fire broke out in the attraction, forcing its evacuation. No guests were injured, and firefighters had extinguished the fire an hour later. Incident 4, Raging Spirits. At around 4 p.m. Japanese Standard Time, on May 28, 2012, a 34-year-old man suffered a minor leg injury after trying to exit the roller coaster train while it was still in motion. He became alarmed when the train started to leave the station with his seat's safety restraining bar still up. As he attempted to exit the vehicle by stepping onto the platform, his right leg was dragged approximately 2 meters along the platform, causing the injury. Police investigators believe the safety bar did not engage because an employee temporarily unlocked the car's safety bars after finding one on an empty seat that was still up. Subsequently, the bar on the men's seat also unlocked, and as he failed to press down on the bar before the train started. Incident 5, Adventureland. On September 20th, 2019, a 32-year-old man from Switzerland who took LSD was found nude after falling into a man-made lake in the park's Adventureland section. This is Disneyland Paris, by the way. He and his girlfriend were arrested by the police for narcotics use and were both released the next afternoon. Incident 6, Big Thunder Mountain Number 1. On April 25th, 2011, 5 guests were injured when a fiberglass rock on the third lift hill fell onto a passing train. One guest, a 38-year-old man, was seriously injured and transported to a Paris hospital, while the other 4 were treated at the scene. Incident 7, Big Thunder Mountain Number 2. On October 27th, 2011, 2 cars derailed as one of the trains passed slowly over a flat section of track. 2 guests sustained minor injuries, and the ride was subsequently closed for inspection. Incident 8, Railroad. On January 2nd, 2013, at 8:45 p.m., as the DRR's #1 locomotive approached the Frontierland station with its train, the front car uncoupled from the other four cars. When the locomotive stopped at the Frontierland station, the three rear cars struck the front car. 43 guests and 4 employees were on the train at the time of the incident. 39 guests were immediately taken care of by park agents to safely exit the train. The other 4 guests were taken to the hospital and later discharged with only minor injuries. Incident 9. Indiana Jones and the Temple of Peril. On August 14, 1993, 8 guests suffered injuries when the ride came to a sudden halt due to a malfunction in its emergency security system. 7 were treated at a hospital while a woman remained under observation. Incident 10. It's a Small World. On October 6, 2010, a 53-year-old cast member subcontract to Disney became trapped underneath a boat on It's a Small World when the ride was inadvertently switched on while being cleaned. The man was taken to a hospital where he later died. Incident 10. Phantom Manor. On April 2nd, 2016, the body of a 45-year-old cast member was found in Phantom Manor. He had been working on backstage lighting, and his death is understood to have been due to an accidental electrocution. The ride was closed pending an investigation. Incident 11. Pirates of the Caribbean. On October 30th, 2013, a 5-year-old guest fell out of a boat at the end of the ride after losing his balance and becoming trapped between a platform and the boat. He was taken to a hospital where he was in critical condition but did survive. Incident 12. On June 26, 2007, a 14-year-old female guest from Spain lost consciousness while riding rock-and roller coaster avec Aerosmith and died. Although paramedics attempted to revive her, she was dead before the ambulance arrived. A ride inspection showed no mechanical problems. Incident 13. On November 23, 2011, a 12-year-old boy was stated to have been paralyzed from the neck downwards after riding the Tower of Terror. However, hospital doctors later stated that the boy's upper limbs were already paralyzed upon arriving at the hospital and therefore refused to link his injuries to the ride. Incident 14. Newport Bay Club. On September 9, 2015, a 44-year-old construction worker fell from scaffolding during the Newport Bay Club hotel renovation after a support well gave way. Attempts were made to revive him, but he died 40 minutes after the fall occurred. Incident 15. Sequoia Lodge #1. In the early hours of September 8, 1996, a fire heavily damaged portions of the Sequoia Lodge Hotel and forced 1,500 guests to evacuate. 9 guests sought treatment for smoke inhalation, and 4 of them, including 2 pregnant women, were hospitalized for observation. Incident 16. Sequoia Lodge #2. On January 10, 2015, a guest allegedly opened a window and shouted that she was Hayat Boumediene, who is wanted in connection with the Charlie Hebdo shooting that took place just 3 days earlier. The hotel guests were told to stay in their rooms while other parts of the resort were evacuated and armed police called in. The woman issued a threat. However, it turned out to be a false alarm. She was taken into custody and the resort resumed normal operations. Incident 17, Disneyland Hotel. On the morning hours of September 24th, 1992, a male cashier in his 40s was stabbed to death by foreign tourists inside a room reserved for the hotel's personnel for counting and depositing the cash. The suspect then stole all the money inside the safe before running out of the hotel. Although officials didn't immediately disclose the victim's name or nationality, the suspect was reported not a French citizen or resident. Incident 18, Disneyland Resort Public Transport Interchange. On February 7, 2013, a taxi driver, mistaking his gas pedal for the brake pedal, struck and killed a 61-year-old taxi driver who was off duty. Another 59-year-old taxi driver was also injured. Incident 19. On December 2nd, 2022, a boy was struck by a SUV at a parking lot on Fantasy Road. Incident 20. On March 4th, 2013, a car lost control at a roundabout on Magic Road, striking a tree and killing a 44-year-old Imagineer. The driver, also an Imagineer, was charged with causing death by dangerous driving. Incident 21. Magic Road number 2. On August 20th, 2018, a 50-year-old employee of the park's facility services team was killed in a car crash while on his way to work. Incident 23. On October 26, 2023, two taxis collided at a roundabout on Magic Road, killing one of the taxi drivers. Incident 24, Main Street, USA number 1. On June 5, 2016, two guests were struck by an uprooted fig tree during a rainstorm.